To have a strong personal brand, you need to be authentic, you need to develop your brand assets and your brand personality, and also your content strategy as to how you're going to show up across the different platforms. Hello Achievers, and welcome to my channel Start, Grow, Pivot. My name is S.W.O.T, and I'm here to help you work smarter and not harder to achieve your career and business goals here in Canada. Now, in today's video, we're going to talk about 10 steps to building a strong personal brand. Now, as we're living in a digital age, building a personal brand and having an online presence has become more and more important to recruiters, and especially so in Canada. So many recruiters and hiring managers are looking at your online presence as a way to help you stand out amongst different candidates. So if you're looking to go all out, people recommend either getting yourself a logo, getting yourself a brand image, getting yourself brand colors, or getting yourself fonts that you typically use for your brand across the different online platforms. So let's start with the 10 steps to building a strong personal brand. The first step is to understand and do a deep dive into your unique strengths and values. And you want to identify your strengths by either taking a strengths assessment or a personality test that will help you identify your strengths. And you also want to do a personal SWOT analysis of strengths, weakness, and opportunities, and threat analysis of yourself to understand what are my strengths, what are my weaknesses, what are the opportunities that I have, and what are the threats. And your threats will typically come from how am I comparing myself against other competitors in the same field or in the same career that I am looking to grow into. Now, the second thing you want to do is to create your vision, your mission, and your value statement. So here you're looking at a vision. A vision is where you see yourself in 5 to 10 years, and your mission is the tools or the ways that will get you there. And then your values is what you stand for. And coming up with your personal values is very important because as you're looking for jobs, a number of companies have their company values, and it will be key for you to know your own values so that you can see which of the companies or which of the businesses do you align with their values. The third thing you want to do is to prioritize your personal and your career or business goals. We all have a list of goals that we have. Some have 10 goals, 15, 20 goals that we want to achieve, and it's time to put them in priority order. What is most important to me based on what aligns with my vision and what aligns with my values, and what are my priorities for now or for this season, and look at maybe a 2-year horizon to start to prioritize your goals, because it will help you know how to show yourself and how to show your personal brand to the world once you have your goals clearly prioritized. The fourth thing you want to do is to choose the online platforms that you will be sharing your personal brand. Now, we're all in a number of different platforms. We're on LinkedIn, we're on different social media like Instagram or Facebook and Twitter, and you want to identify which of these platforms am I going to use as a personal brand that I would want people to discover and to find me on. And so if you've identified the top 3 or 4 that you want to showcase your personal brand, and the other platforms that you want to be more personal or more private, make sure you adjust your privacy settings accordingly if you don't want to be easily discovered on those platforms. Now, the fifth thing that you want to do is to develop your brand image. What is my personal brand image? And this is where I recommend using Pinterest or Google Images and creating a folder to have a brand image board of the pictures and images that you want to reflect your brand image. The sixth thing you want to do is to identify your target audience. Who are you expecting to come across your brand? Are you looking for recruiters, for hiring managers, for CEOs, for managers, for lenders, for investors? Who are you looking to come across your personal brand? And make sure you tailor your personal brand to that target audience. And now the seventh thing you want to do is to identify your brand statement. And this is similar to an elevator pitch. And you can link in the video to how to create a strong elevator pitch. And this is basically becomes your brand statement. And for a LinkedIn intro, you can flesh this out a bit more. And for an Instagram or Twitter, which has shorter characters for an intro, you can have the highlights from your elevator pitch that shows who you are, what you offer, and what it is that you are seeking to do. And then you can also leave a call to action for your personal brand statement. So the eighth thing that you want to do as you're developing your personal brand statement and your brand image is to review the brand sites of influencers that you admire or people that are aligned with what you want to do, and people that reflect what you are also trying to show. So make sure you don't copy, because you want to be authentic to who you are. But just to get some ideas for different people, you can follow them and see how it is that they are representing their personal brand across the different platforms. Ninth thing that you want to do is you're developing your content strategy and you're starting to share content. So you come up with a content calendar of maybe over a month period, what it is that you want to do and what it is that you want to share. And here you're going to take a look back at what is existing now and sort of archive or delete some of the things that don't fall into your new personal brand. And you want to have a calendar of what you want to share over the next month or so. Like, how many posts do you want to be posting on LinkedIn or posting on Instagram? Have some kind of content strategy for how you want to share your personal brand. And now the 10th thing that you want to do is, now that you've created your personal brand and you've developed your content and shared some pieces across your different platforms, is to grow your professional network. Now, as you develop your personal brand, you want to, especially if you're new in Canada, you want to invite more people into your online platforms. And so you grow and develop meaningful connections in your professional networks. And I have another video that I'll link in the description below as to how to build meaningful connections in your professional network. So when you have a strong and consistent and intentional personal brand online, you will find that recruiters will be reaching out to you and they will be interested in learning more about you. So good luck in creating your personal brand, and reach out to me if you need to discuss how to grow and strengthen your online presence. Thank you so much, and I hope you enjoy this video.